Hi, my name is Rashonda Dixon, and I would like to take you on my journey with trigeminal neuralgia. I was first diagnosed 8 years ago, and it came out of the blue. My face just started hurting. I thought that, like I had a bad toothache. I actually pulled out a tooth because I did not know where the pain was coming from. Um, Before I actually went to the dentist, they didn't see a problem. I went to the doctor. They thought it might be sinus infection because of the pressure. Wasn't the problem. So finally, I went to a neurologist and they examined me, I gave them my symptoms, and we did an MRI. And based on that, they determined that I had trigeminal neuralgia. So I started seeing my neurosurgeon at USC, and it was great. He put me on medicine. I was on carbamazepine, and it worked. Then all of a sudden, my illness went away. So I thought I was cured, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is great! I won't have to suffer anymore." And then this led up to last year. I did yearly appointments. Last year I had an appointment with my neurosurgeon, and I went in and I said, "No problem, I'm good." And he said, "Okay, if you ever want the surgery, just let me know." I said, "Okay, fine, no pain." Next thing I know, in November of last year, I got some kind of bad news, and all of a sudden I felt this sharp pain, and immediately I knew that trigeminal neuralgia had came back, and it came back with a vengeance. So of course I was trying to make it downstairs to my medicine. I started hyperventilating because the pains were coming so fast. Got the medicine, and I had to wait for the medicine to work. So after that, I called back to make another appointment with my neurosurgeon to see, what my options were at that point. And just started back taking my carbamazepine because I had not been taking it at all since I thought I was cured. And got in for the appointment, and he said that he was going on vacation, and could I wait until August? I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'm good. My medicine is working, I'll be fine." So he was like, "Okay, fine." He went on vacation, and all hell broke loose. My medicine stopped working, and I found myself in ER because I took too much medicine. And at that time, I had probably went a couple of days with nonstop pain. I could not control it, and I was physically unable to talk because every time I opened up my mouth, I would have an episode. Um, when I got to ER, I had already pre-typed everything so that I wouldn't have to say anything. They immediately took me in the back. They were great. They gave me something to calm me down, calm down the trigeminal neuralgia pain. My levels were a little too high, so they did tell me to discontinue the carbamazepine for a little bit. Um, and then, of course, I got sent home. So in the meantime, I'm trying to call my neurosurgeon who's on vacation to see if I could get in, any earlier. But while I was in the emergency room, I started looking for another doctor. So I actually found a doctor at Northwestern Hospital. His name is Dr. Chandler. He's awesome. And while I was in the ER, I was actually reading every one of his reviews. I read every single one of them. And I was hoping that he was taking new patients. I called, he wanted an up to date MRI. So, of course, I did a new MRI. 3 days later, after the MRI, he did a consultation with me, and we determined that I could move forward with getting the surgery. Um, which was great. So I had my surgery on July 20th of this year, and I'm still recovering right now. However, my pain has actually went away. The only thing that I feel now is pressure from like probably the surgery. So it's more pressure like in my head. Plus my head is a little still frozen. That's probably not the correct term to use, but it is a little numb, which that will come back. And currently my hearing is gone in my right ear. They cut me back here. So that will be returning. It's just temporary. Normally, they say it takes about 4 to 6 weeks before the hearing comes back. Sometimes I can hear, it's like a bubble, you're underwater. So, like if I hold my head up, you'll hear the bubble crack, and then I can actually hear. But as soon as I return my head to the normal state, the bubble goes back, and then you can't really hear too much. My recovery has been great. I didn't realize how much you needed your ears. It's a humbling experience. Your right ear is actually, from what I read, your right ear is actually to hear voices, and your left ear is to hear music. So I'm a very nosy person, and I'm not able to hear all the conversations that's going around me. So now I have to kind of strain and say, "What did you say?" I'm always using my left ear for everything. Also, you need your ears for balance. So after the surgery, it was really hard for me to walk. I was used to doing, over 10,000 steps. And after surgery, you will get tired, and your legs just kind of, it's hard to walk. But, you can build that up. But with your hearing gone, your balance is off. So it's best, I would give you a tip of saying, if you're getting the surgery done, I would say, please have somebody hold your hand, or make sure you have someone that you can lean on just in case you kind of stumble as you're walking. Also, another tip I would give is to sleep sitting up. My pressure came mostly at night. And when I would take the medicine, of course, I was laying in my bed flat with just one pillow. I would wake up, and it felt like the world had like really was sitting on my head. So, I would prop myself up, take a pill, drink water, and, 10 minutes, I'm back to feeling better. What I recently started doing is sleeping on my couch, which I actually sleep sitting up now. I have about 3 pillows sitting to the side of me, and it actually works. I'm having to take pills, a half a pill every 8 hours now, versus what's on the pill bottle. You can take 1 pill every 3 hours, depending on your pain level. So now with me just taking a half a pill every 8 hours, I feel a lot better. I do go see my doctor on the 22nd to see if I can get cleared to drive. I'm excited about that. Oh, something else that's really hard, riding in a car. And you would not imagine that riding in a car would be so hard. It hurts the first couple of times. I thought I just wanted to get out the car and just walk. The pain that I felt just driving in a car. I don't know if it's the movement on the Chicago city streets with all the potholes and construction, but it was painful, and I really needed to just get out the car. I literally rode 7 minutes, and I was ready to cry. So that is my journey so far. I know that was kind of like 8 years mixed into 9-10 minutes. However, if you have any questions, I can definitely answer them in the comments section. Or if you want to send me an email, I can give my email address, my contact information below. But I do appreciate you listening to my story. I will give an update when my hearing comes back because I will be so excited. And I'll actually show you my scars. So my beginning scar, and then after they took out the staples. And I can honestly say you cannot see the scar anymore in my head. It's closed up completely, which is good. But I know it'll take time for my inside to heal. Thank you so much. Bye.